Right, so in this video I'm going to talk to you about the fact that loneliness is a part of self-improvement. It is a part of the journey that we all must go through. But if you want to learn how you can live with this and how you can actually make progress knowing this, then you have to keep watching the video. You're gonna have to keep paying attention to every single second of this video because this is valuable advice that you're getting here that you're not gonna find anywhere else. Because I've spent a lot of time thinking about this and I've went through it personally. I feel your pain and I'm here to tell you that I can help you fix this pain. So keep watching the video. Right, I'm going to start this off by telling you that realizing that we have to change our values and that it is a process that we must go through on a daily basis and that it will actually mean that we'll have to get rid of some people from our lives who are actually influencing us in a negative way is something very hard. It is a process that will take a lot of pain, that will take a lot of effort, that will take a lot of sacrifice. Because it means that you will have to basically get rid of your entire friend group. Because let's be honest, how many people from your old friend group are people that you actually know are good for you? How many of them are actually people who you know are influencing you in a very good way? How many of them are people who actually keep you accountable for your work, who actually tell you that this is what you must do, this is what you have to keep doing. You have to be here and you have to pay attention, you have to put in the work. How many of them are telling you this? Most of them are just telling you, come on bro, let's go out. Let's go out and come on, let's get a bag in with the boys. Come on, let's go get a drink or something. Let's go to the club tonight. Let's go play some video games, man. Like, this is more common than everything else. Let's just go play some video games, bro. Come on, let's go play some Minecraft or something, bro. Come on. Why are you so pissy? Why are you always wasting time doing this and doing that? Oh, go read your books, nerd. They will tell you all of this, And maybe they don't even tell you this because they don't even care that much about you. And yet you're still there and you're still from time to time, you're thinking about self-improvement. You want to do it. You end up starting to actually wake up early. You're actually looking more into this. But you still play 2 hours of video games a day with your boys because you're so scared of actually losing things and you're just coping at this point. This is the time when you have to know that you need to get rid of those people from your life. They are only dead weight. They're only people dragging you down. I'm going to give you my own example that I've went through myself and which I can tell you that this is the reason why I feel your pain. As I started self-improvement, as I started moving on with my life and I started looking more into the things that mean a lot to me, that I know will be able to bring my own success and happiness and fulfillment in the long run, I realized that a lot of the friends that I had didn't really make sense. A lot of the people that I had in my life just simply didn't matter to me that much. There were people that I wouldn't think about unless we were all playing video games together, unless we were watching some Netflix show together on our computers, unless we were out at the mall somewhere eating some fast food or something, eating some of this horrible junk food. Unless we were doing any of those high dopaminergic things, they didn't really matter that much to me. I didn't look at them and think to myself, these are people who I would be willing to go through hell and back with. No, I thought to myself, I don't even know these people. This especially started becoming a lot more accented as I started self-improvement. As I changed a lot of my initial beliefs about life, as I changed a lot of my initial beliefs about myself, I realized that those people, they don't even matter that much to me. They're actually people who I don't even think about all that much. That at certain points in my life, I don't even think about. And for such a long time, especially this was happening in summer at that point, right? When I started self-improvement, for like a good several few months, I was out of contact with everybody in my social life. And I mean everybody. I was out of contact from all the people that I used to spend all my time with and I was best friends with and I was playing video games 6 hours a day with, right? I didn't speak to any of those people for 2 or 3 months at all. Completely zero contact. And that was the time when I felt the most pain in my life because that is the time when I felt the most inadequate, the most insecure, the most anxious about myself because I knew that everyone else out there was going out, having fun, enjoying themselves while I was the only one waking up at 6 a.m., at 6:30 a.m. every single day, doing my daily exercises, going out for my daily run while it's not even proper light outside, running through the forest, seeing bears, seeing deer in the forest, having to run for all of that, coming back home, doing my weightlifting session, and then reading, and then writing and then spending time with my family and then even making videos. Those are things that I just thought to myself were so lame and so stupid. This is a very certain emotion that I can remember as I was going through writing my own story that I used to write back then. As I was writing it and as I spent time by myself in total solitude, my parents were at work every single day, so I was spending time at home in solitude. I thought to myself, this is so weird. Like, I'm just spending time here writing this while other people are probably out playing video games or they're out with their their friends and they're having so much fun, they're all laughing, and I'm just here trying to get a few more words in this story. I'm here just squinting my eyes at this story, trying to figure out what's next, and reading this weird philosophy book that I have from like the 80s from my parents, and just squinting my eyes at every single foreign word that I see there that I don't even understand. While other people were out there having fun and enjoying their lives, I was there reading Seneca, like literally reading a 1980s book about Seneca. And so you can imagine how I felt knowing that all those people are out there enjoying themselves and living such a great life while I was there just reading books, spending time in nature, running every single day, doing this all while I didn't have any kind of contact with other people. Because I got rid of my social medias. I got rid of everything that could actually get me in contact with those people. And then as this initial phase of self-improvement ended and I started high school, that is when I was very driven to actually seek this kind of life that all these other people had. That all these other people were having fun going out and doing this. I knew that I was desperate to get that. And so as high school started, I became very much motivated to start making a lot of friends. It didn't even matter if I was changing my behavior. If I stopped being authentic just to seek some quick validation from some other people, I did it. And so I started changing the way that I looked, the way that I presented myself to the world, the way that I fought, the way that my beliefs worked, just to get a quick piece of validation from some other people that don't even care that much about me, to be honest. But after a certain point, I became very unhappy with myself. I realized that every single time I was leaving school, the second that I would leave the actual perimeter of the school, this entire facade that I was putting up, it would just fall to the ground. And I would feel so shameful. I would feel so weird, and I would feel so guilty for doing this. And that only added in to the negative effect that I felt. And after a certain point, I realized this, and I understood that I needed to also get rid of those people. I understood that my period of loneliness, of solitude that I had to go through has not ended yet. It is something that I still have to go through. It is something that, to some extent, I still feel every single day. It's because once you go on self-improvement, and once you actually start changing your values, and once you actually see what's out there, you see the light, you see everything, you see the world through what it actually is. You don't see those people as the cool guys anymore in school, but you see them as the people wasting their lives every single day. You see them, the people who have all these kinds of unconscious insecurities, this trauma, keeping them in place. Once you piece the pieces together, once you understand just how much of those people's lives are dictated by social standards, by what the world out there tells them to be, by what the TV, by what social media, by what TV shows tell them that they have to be. Once you understand just how much of their lives are dictated by that, and just how unhappy most of these people are, if not everyone, then you don't even feel like you need this anymore. Then you understand just how stupid and how time-wasting this is. And so I realized this. And so for the past several months of my life, I have been out of contact with most people. Even those friends in high school that I made, I stopped really talking to them all that much. I just see them in school nowadays. And then after that, I'm by myself. I'm at home here with my family and nobody else. These are the only people that I keep around me, my family, who I love so much, who I take a lot of pride in. They are the only people that I accept in my environment. And I'm completely fine with that. I'm here to tell you, I'm completely fine with that. You know, my goal with this video is to genuinely make you get rid of all this stupid anxiety, all of these stupid insecure beliefs that you still feel now that you're actually going through self-improvement and you're actually taking this period of solitude. Because I know how you feel. I know the pain that you went through when you just know that everyone else is doing something fun and you're just here reading a damn book. You're here lifting weights and it's hard and it's difficult and you're sweating and you're red. You're going out and it's cold and it's weird. There's bears in the forest. There's deer. There's damn bears in the forest, bro. I went and I ran past a bear cub. That day, I might have been killed by a bear. You know, you might call this stupid, but at the same time, man, I call this just life. This is my life now. This is what I have to live with. I cannot live like everyone else. I cannot just end up playing video games 6 hours a day like I used to. I cannot go out with people and go drink and just get a bag with the boys like everyone else is doing. This is my life now. You need to understand that this is your life as well. You're not the only one going through this. There's so many people out there, including myself, which are still going through this. We are still going through this period of loneliness, this solitude. Maybe by this YouTube video, maybe by you listening to me talk about this, you can relate to a little bit of this and I can ameliorate some of this loneliness, pain that you feel. And maybe I've already gotten of all these stupid insecurities that the world has put on you. And so I need to tell you, you need to listen to this and you need to hear this very clearly. There will be certain times in your life when having this extended social group won't work. And by extended, I mean friends, all these kinds of girlfriends and whatever. Well, you will always want to have a close social group, like people who you genuinely feel like you could base your entire life upon. Because being truly by yourself, it is not nice. It is not something that I wish upon anybody. I wish that you have a close family to spend time with. I wish that you have people who motivate you. But once you have friends who genuinely just tell you, come on, let's go out and let's drink tonight, bro. Come on, let's go play a few hours of Minecraft. Let's go play some Bed Wars or something. Come on, let's go watch this very cute Netflix show. It's about these couples together, and oh my god, look at them. They're so happy together. Oh my god. I wish I had somebody like that in your life, but you're not good enough because you're a piece of shit. Sorry for the swear word. There will be certain times in your life when having all of these things genuinely doesn't make any sense. Genuinely doesn't even make any sense. And this is a particular time of your life. And this time of your life might genuinely extend, I don't know, maybe for the genuine entirety of your existence. And I feel like this is the case for me. I'm never gonna go back to video games. I'm never gonna go back to having all these kinds of people that I would go out and eat McDonald's with. To just spend time and laugh with and make stupid jokes and watch Netflix shows together. I'm never going back to that. I want friends who are genuinely going to be able to have my back in a life or death situation. I don't want people who are only wasting my time and making things worse for myself. And so maybe this period of time, when you won't have this extended social group, will last for the rest of your life. I mean, at least for me, I feel like this is the case. I feel like I won't ever want, and I don't think I should ever want to go through that experience again. Because that just means I will lose progress. I will just destroy myself again. And I'm here to tell you that my extended period of solitude, loneliness, whatever you want to call it, is going to go on for the rest of my life. And I am completely fine with that. And if you feel like this is the case for you as well, if you feel like you don't need all these crazy people around you, and you're especially indulging in bad habits every single time you go out, if you feel like those people, they don't even mean anything to you anymore, then why are you still with them? Then why are you still spending time with them? Like, it is something that doesn't even make sense in my mind. It doesn't register. Why do people think, oh yeah, but this person, yeah, we eat a bunch of junk food together. We waste a bunch of time watching all of this propaganda shows. We're watching a bunch of propaganda content on the internet. Oh, we're playing video games together, wasting time. But they're still my friends and they still want the best for me and they still love me. No, they don't. They don't love you. What do you think happened to those 3 people that used to spend 6 hours a day, 6 hours a day, every single day, playing video games with? What do you think happened after I stopped playing video games with them? After I said to myself, I'm gonna stop playing video games because they're only ruining my life. What do you think happened? Well, I tried to get in contact with those people again, like a total of 2 more times. Because after that, those people, they were in another world. We were completely different because we are not friends. We were friends with the same drug. We were friends with video games. But now that I divided myself away from that entire mess, I'm here and they're here. We don't have anything in common. And so I realized that those people that I spent hundreds of hours with, I'm genuinely saying hundreds of hours in the past 1 year, that past 1 year then, they don't even mean anything to me anymore. We are genuinely aliens to each other. And it is a hard thing to understand. It is a hard thing to realize that people who you've spent maybe years of your life, maybe they're childhood friends, maybe they're people that you spend your entire childhood with. It's very hard to realize and to understand and to actually move on with this, knowing that those people will genuinely not be the right people for you. Although, you've made so many plans when you were younger, when you said, oh, we'll move in, close house together, and we'll do all these kinds of crazy things, and we'll all do things together. When you realize that those things, they don't make sense. It's just kids talking about kid stuff. When you realize that life is so much more than this. It's just so much more than some wasty people who don't have anything to their lives. When you realize that, you just cannot keep living like this, indulging in this stupid behavior. And maybe you feel like this right now. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to. You don't have to keep indulging in this behavior. You can move forward. It is what you have to do. Don't give in to people's stupid social standards and don't let people drag you down. People will always talk smack behind your back. People will always be jealous of your progress. There will always be people out there who will tell you, oh, we're not drinking today, are we? We're not playing any video games today, are we? Oh, you're so much better than we are, aren't you? With your books and your weightlifting sessions and your meditation. Oh, what a nerd, he meditates. What a dumbass. What a pussy, bro. He's meditating and he's reading books and he's actually investing a lot of time into his values. Dumbass, lol. Stupid dumbass. You're much better than this. You have so much more going for you. You have such a better life waiting for you ahead. So why are you wasting so much time with those people? Get a hold of yourself, man. I hope this video really helped you to some extent. And if you want to talk to me or to other people more about self-improvement, then you can join my self-improvement Discord server. The link will be in the description of the video. If you feel like this video has helped you or it sparked some inner feeling inside of you that you feel you might want to cherish, then why not subscribe, like the video, maybe share it with the people who you think might be able to gain something out of this. So yeah, man. Thank you for being here. and I'll see you next time. Good luck.